Want that barbecue in my tummy. I'm hungry. Oh, my tummy wants that chicken. I need that protein. I need that protein to build my muscles and my jaw.
Oh, yeah, you do.
More barbecue chicken.
Oh, yeah, feel that hypertrophy, baby.
Okay, I'm ready, baby.
We would go on some amazing adventures together. He is very tall, and he likes to hide in dark places.
Okay, guys, I'm going to cut right to the chase. Today, we are going to be doing swatches of makeup. If you follow me on Twitter, Daisy Brown Real, you know that I'm really interested in makeup.
Here at Pizza Time Pizza, we're a family. I'm a real pizza, and I'm okay with being eaten. Order a fresh, large pepperoni cheese pizza today, and join the Pizza Time Pizza family today. In a world of uncertainty and danger, there's one thing you can always count on.
Brett Smith, Matt R., Jeremy Party, Kayoka 1986, Geo Blue Corp, Bone Daddy Jack 31, Alex Korpinski, Born Loser Gaming.
I am Sophie. Young, popular, talented. I am a friend, a daughter, a sister. And it might look like I've got it pretty.
In the seconds following James Dean's presidential announcement, hundreds of thousands of neighborhoods erupted into celebration. Due to popular demand, the ABC Evening News was canceled the next night.
Time is confusing and I don't know what's going on. How do I stop the horrors? I am terrified. Please make it stop.
What's the daddy called, chat?
Inhospitable, supercilious, and unbearably contentious. This blizzarding apocalypse. Oh, hold on, arcopolis. This blizzarding arcopolis, providing a holiday hypothesis. emphasis.
And there we go. Mono. That way you can hear me through both sides. Nice, 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 nice. And here, I'll turn this up a little bit too, just in case. I've started to accept that the volume needs to be, my gain needs to be higher in general. So, here we go. Can you bring me higher? Blah, blah. Welcome on in, everybody. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Hi. Neogriff, thank you for gifting to DeadBrony666 over on the Twitch side. Vendrith, hi. Saying yes, hello, Nicholas Knockolis. I'm here for my seducing 3 men at the same time course. That was last night. It's okay, Bo. This isn't anything super duper huge. This is technically a it's a working stream, effectively. It's kind of a half and half, you might say. She's narrating. Thank you for the 7 months over on the Twitch side, and Pumpkin Void for the 20. I appreciate it. Hello, YouTube. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing quite fine. Glad that you can make it. It's a beautiful past midnight to watch the stream of my TV. It's after midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. Hey, Neo Grave, thank you for the 245 bits. Perfect timing, you just got home. Good. We don't have any glitches, do we? No, the office loop is going, not the starting soon. You guys would have told me about that anyway if that had happened. Just popping in to say hi. Gotta go in a sec. Well, hi. Hello. Still recovering from my voice as the jock and Gothboy the jock. Hey, well, thank you. I am very happy with how that turned out. I managed to disappear into the role. I'm so thrilled. New I Am Sophie. Yes, new I Am Sophie. But I don't want to hit that right now. I'd rather do that when we're a little bit more actually leaning into something. Still holding out hope that you'll do one of those on a night I don't have work the next morning. Well, you know what? The luck of the draw, Wit. What can I say? I'm a wild card. I can't exactly cater to everybody's needs here. Somebody's gonna lose no matter what time I stream. This is what VODs are for. Is Giggleland out? No. But Act 2 of the ARG is. And I was working on the script, and I realized that I needed to collect footage. And then I thought, you know what, why not do that live? I need OBS open anyway, so while I'm here, why not? We haven't had a working stream in a bit. This is a different kind of working stream. Full weekend long stream, let's go! No! Crap, my username is taken. Thank you for the fresh sub. I'm sorry that your username was taken. I sounded so flustered. Oh, well, I had to really play it, you know. VOD watch or catch a streamer live, unheard of. You've heard of it now, though, haven't you? Is there some place I can watch your Shipwreck 64 gameplay unedited? No, that does not exist. If you hadn't caught it live, you didn't catch it, especially because it's footage I wouldn't want to see again from the time that I had to work with the means that I had. You lost 3,000 channel points. Did you really just try to redeem something without redeems open? Shit, are the redeems on? Hold on. I can fix it. What do you mean you saved most of it with the queue? I'm gonna have to request that you just drop. Actually, nah, leave it in the fridge. Leave it in the freezer. You can leave it in the freezer, is what I'll say. Okay, I have a salute I'll need to tap for Cradobes, and for Fendrith the most.
Thanks for the help, bud.
So, hold on. I got you. Let me just make sure that the audio is coming out of the right place.
That's the most.
There it is. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have the interface open, Vendrith, is the thing. But I guess I left him on for Twitch, which is not wrong. I realized, oh, that's not going to be an issue. Because I don't want anything going off while we're recording this tonight. But, here you go! Sorry about that.
Are waiting for the day when the flag comes, and that day is coming. It's yours, it's yours, it's your flag in the sky, and we will make it ours. It's the biggest flag in the sky, and it's ours, and we want nothing more than to make it our own, and we're proud, and we're proud, and we're proud of the flag. Salute the flag, salute the flag, salute the flag on the mountain top. It's our flag up top on the mountain top.
Thank you, thank you. And Raziel over on the YouTube side, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm gonna break your arms first, then I'm gonna break your legs. And while you sit there screaming, I'm gonna disembowel you and you'll bleed to death. However, I can make it so that you bleed to death slowly.
Actually, that's kind of appropriate for tonight. If I get around to what I need to get around to. Hello, Rabbit Man. How is your Thursday?
Margarita.
Productive, actually. What did Nick voice act? I missed it. I voice acted a comic for Merryweather Media, one of Mary's comic series, Goth Boy and the Jock, in which I actually played the Jock, believe it or not. But then again, I am kind of the type susceptible to cute Goth boys. Fuck! And I'm very happy with how it turned out. You, a jock? Yeah, God, what a concept that would be. God, that would be nuts, right? What a silly idea, though. You're the only YouTuber I have a plushie of. Oh my god. Thank you, Amy. That's an honor. Actually, that is an honor. Thank you. You're going to be sick. Where should you be sick? Right in your lap. Just blah. Blah. That hat looks like a jockstrap. You wish you could see a jockstrap on me. Scientific says, Mr. Nocturne, your new hairstyle is growing on me. The artist did a lovely job. It's quite expressive in a late 80s manga style, and not nightmare feel like your chibi. Wow! You know, you're still insulting me when you're insulting him! You think I won't get my little psycho self out of here? Huh? You think I won't go absolutely apeshit? I am the cold brew. That's the cold brew concentrate. Don't make me pour more in. But thank you. Did I get the other endings of the game offline, by the way? Not yet. I got one, actually, by accident. Just before the video dropped. When the community unlocked it. So I have footage of that. So much other stuff, though, I don't have footage of, so I figured I need to get the footage. Why not do it tonight? Here. Alex H. There it is. I can read it. Alex H. Thank you for the fresh sub. And Newt Toaster Suits, thank you for gifting. So we're going to try to find the other pass. Well, yes, but I also just need footage in general. Let me check real quick on exactly what I've managed to gather. Okay, Giggleland Act 2. Okay. Let's see. I have... Well, I'll go through the basic operations here with you tonight, and then see what else we can grab. But I do have one ending in particular by accident, which is great. So I won't need to fight for that one. Andy the Super Cat, thank you for gifting. You have a Cardinalcopia plushie? You have a Cardinalcopia plush? That's a real thing? Oh man, you're starting a stream now? Gonna have to miss it. I'm sleepy. It's okay. The video will be up later. Just come back to the channel and hit the live tab. When's Ella gonna say shit? Shit! At this point, she could. Put Subway Surfers in the corner. No, 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 no. I have my tricks in case I'm not being entertaining enough. But I'm never not entertaining, am I? I'm always entertaining. I'm all the entertainment you need. Okay, so let's move over into the other corner of the office and get the game up. Okay, audio fixes. Let's see. Microphone to microphone, that's 3. Desktop to desktop, that's 2. Good. You're already my Oshi, no need for hypnotism. No, see, that's one of the perks. That's one of the perks. Alright, actually, I'll shift over a touch. And then I'll fix this over the YouTube end. YouTube chat main. Squeeze. That works for me. Okay. You know what we could do that works very well, actually? We can bring back the viewer. That's, no, we're not going to do the I'm Working Stream viewer. Let's do the Cabin Fever Dreams viewer. Let's do that. Move it above game capture. You were mentioned in a Smash or Pass, so now here I am. Who Smash or Pass? Now I gotta know. And how did I do? And welcome in, Silverwings. Love the TV look. Hey, thank you, Ivudo. This too was made by Murphy of Pendoc Creative Library. We all smashed for real. We all said yes. Fuck yeah, thank you. So I remain undefeated. And just a moment for YouTube side. Let me move that under. And then let me fix your chat. Nice. Okay. And then this should work fine for everybody, in this case. Cool. Game capture, game capture. Good, good. Silverwings, thank you for subbing. Raven Hollow, thank you for the 8 months, too. Okay, Giggleland Act 2. No, the game is in the other folder. Oh man, there's a way to force this into another window. Or force this to be windowed as it's opening. Does anybody remember how to force a game to be windowed as soon as it launches? Hi, Lazy! I forget how to do that. Windows start option sometimes works. Yeah, hold on. There's a way to get this to There is no menu. And it's not Steam. Alt Enter Hotkey. Yes! Thank you! Oh, fuck yeah. Pulled it off. Thank you, David. Alright, I'm gonna move this over, and then I'll pop this in for everybody to see it. It's not the tilde key. Alright, that works pretty well up there. Do do do. Do 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 do. Elliot's Adventure. Properties. Elliot's Adventure. Cool. Can it show? Yes. Alright, let me just ease up the sizing here.
It's about to get a lot more fun in here.
Yeah. Do you guys like blood and guts and fucked up stuff?
I don't have that tonight. Well, I do have fucked up stuff tonight, which is our favorite. Do 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 do. There we go. That's pretty relative to what Twitch has going on. Okay. That will do. Recording has begun. We're good to go. I'll make sure that audio output is significantly low enough that my voice will be okay. All right. And away we go. Time for Elliot's Adventure. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we need to get him 3 shovels. There's a wizard. The wizard sucks. We're supposed to defeat him is the kid-friendly term. And these villagers have lost their items in all of the chaos. So, we're picking up fetch quests. Good night and sleep time, Silver Wings. Thank you for coming in. I did capture this opening dialogue with them in like full window mode. But I will catch this. Hanley, thank you for the 23 months, by the way. You'll be the one taking care of that evil sorcerer. Good, good. Back in my day. What endings we aiming for? I'm trying to get the normal array of secret endings. Although first I need to get the regular ending. Because I need footage of that for the video. Okay. So, we got our fetch quests, we got our little premise set up, and now we just start slashing. How dare you! Regular hitless run with this is a bastard to try getting. But somehow some people have done it. Or at least one person has done it. But here it is. This is Elliot's adventure. It is part of Act 2 of the Giggleland ARG. They made us a game before giving us the game. Which is awesome. You know, even with Act 2 technically complete, we still have no information on what this is for. Maybe it's something that Act 3 will give us. I can see Act 3 offering elements that we could then go into this game and use. That there's more to it here somehow. Maybe. Although, data ripping this, I imagine, would have given people a lot of stuff. And then we would have heard word about that already. Maybe it's the reverse. Maybe it's that, somehow the placement of this factors into something from Act 3. But the idea here for these two stages is that you're gonna go through and you're gonna slash up all sorts of animals to collect the objects that you were asked to get in the fetch quests. And you could do it all here too, by the way. That's possible. Is Act 3 going to drop before the actual game does? I'm sure it will. I'm not so sure I like Elliot's face there with the glowing potion. Looks a little interesting. Okay, got a shovel. Ow! Got a lemon. Okay. But we can heal ourselves with the potion now that we've accumulated all that. The blood orbs of these poor animals we're killing.
Just tormenting the local creatures.
Ow. He does look very excited. It's a little concerning. But this is it. It's just that there are multiple endings to Elliot's adventure here. And I naturally need to get that footage. I don't need for it all to be original, but I like it if I've got it. And it would be fun for us to experience them together, you know. So here we are. Killing squirrels for the fuck of it! Actually, I think I have everything. 3 shovels, 3 lemons, 4 and 4. Yep. Yep, we're good to go back. Alright. Honor Dawn says, watching while I draw. Nick, your voice is always so soothing to listen to. Thank you.
Oh, hello there, Elliot. So, have you conquered the evil sorcerer? No? Well, what are you waiting for?
I imagine her voice like Charlie's grandma from Smiling Friends when Charlie goes to hell. Grandma, why are you in hell? I think you should be in hell.
Oh, you know, when your grandfather had a heart attack that one time, I said, God damn! And so I went to hell.
That's not very fair. I don't think you should be in hell for that. Ah, well, thank you, Honor Don. Yeah, this Act 2 of Giggleland is awesome. Like, this is really potent. They came in swinging, and I love it. Alright, so what's your follow-up dialogue, Maple?
Have you killed the sorcerer yet? No?
Notice the change? Well, I suppose it ain't an easy task.
Back in my day, I couldn't do it the first time either. Yes, I was afraid. But I knew what had to be done. And you do too.
Okay.
Welcome back, Elliot. Are you doing okay? Wait, did you get everything back? Thank you so much. You've really helped me out. I still remember when you were in my class and you wouldn't say a word to anyone. You've grown a lot, Elliot. You're reliable now. I'm proud of you. I hope the school opens up soon. Those kids need something to take their mind off of things right now. Maybe when things calm down, we could do an art festival. The kids need to channel those feelings into something positive, don't you think? I should try to get that approved.
Mole! Thank you for the 25 months. Whomstuv. Welcome in. Hi. Alright, so she's just got to run that script again. Sometimes you get the alt text, sometimes you don't.
Hey, you're back. Well, did you get everything? Woo, thank you. I owe you one. You weren't terrified of those guys. You're pretty brave. I wish I had bravery like that. It was awkward explaining what happened to my girlfriend. She was not happy. I can't let them know a kid like you wasn't scared, or I'll never hear the end of it. Man, I need to get stronger. I'm supposed to protect those closest to me, and I can't even protect my own food. So you have a secret? How did you get to be so good at it? You'll tell me once you finish defeating the sorcerer. Alright, well hurry it up. I can't wait forever. I need to prove I'm useful somehow.
What you need, kid? My mood still ain't good. Oh, you got my tools back like I asked. Thanks, kid. Looks like you raised my mood a bit. My boys can learn a thing or two from you on being helpful to others. Yeah, helping others is what makes us strong, ain't it? Maybe you can defeat that sorcerer after all. What's up, kid? Thinking about my repairs. You see, it's a lot of work to rebuild something. The secret to doing it right is laying down a strong foundation. If there are cracks or holes, you gotta seal it up so nothing gets ruined. If the foundation is unstable, then you gotta tear it down and start again. That's how I'm teaching my boys to become men. It's all about controlling your power, you see. And that sorcerer thinks he can tear our foundation down. What a piece of work. And I'm certain that's all their alt text. So now we go forward. Blizzy Wolf over on Twitch says, grew up watching your vids and thank you for everything you do. Thank you! Welcome on in! Squirrel! Murder! Good to have you. The Forbidden Mountain Dew. What? Are you having a holiday flavor outside a holiday? Wait for it. Slash. Ow. That would annoy me to leave that there. I don't even need it anymore. It would annoy me. Away! To the next stage. I hope you're doing good, Mole. Okay, so here you will see we now have a sad village with humans and a bunch of things broken. Interesting, right?
Ah! What do you want? Help me? With what? If you do, will you go away? Okay, I need 3 skulls. Bye.
Immediate tonal shift. Did I see the new tape? From what, Elliot and Ella? Yeah. Why are you here? Laura. A name we're familiar with from Act 1. The girl who went missing in 1990. To help? Really? Fine. 3 stone heads. Now. This one you can't talk to. What do you want? To help us? I don't know. If you get 4 sun medals, will you go away? Okay, bye. You don't look like you belong here. Why are you here? You want to help us? Okay. I guess there's one thing you can do. I need 5 knives. Grab those for me. So, yeah. Skulls, knives, stone heads, and sun medals. Very different. And the creatures are strange here, too. That ain't normal. What kind of strange meat blob is that, right? Oh! You gotta do that video game thing here where you kind of run totally off the edge. And that's how you get the room. So once again, we have to kill all the creatures in these areas and just let them keep spawning in until the random chance gives us what we want. Ow! Well, there's a sun medal. Take the potion. What is the symbolism? It's, I'm not sure if there is symbolism here, really. Except in certain spots. The village feels symbolic. The stuff here doesn't terribly much. I think the theme work is more what we're supposed to pay attention to. That's 5 knives. Good. Oh! These guys give the stone heads. That's a skull. I think I need 4 skulls. Random chance. Okay, another metal. We're good on metals, though. Yay, another stonehead. Oh wait, that's our first stonehead. Okay. Once again, I am playing like a child's media kind of game and gathering footage for a big ARG experience. 2 years in a row. Alright, that'll do it. We're good to give these back. Back? Again? You got the medals. Please, give me. Thank you. I don't feel good. Really tired. Maybe this can help. No. Please don't. You can't help anymore. Yes, the 2-headed snake, I actually have that ending. I've got the normal version of that ending. I do need the blankets, which I'm gonna go for after I finish this normal run things. You're back. You actually got them? I'll take them, thanks. Please don't stay too long. How much longer are you staying? I'm not forcing you out. It's just, you're not from here, so don't stay here.
Adventure!
You're back. Got them? Give me. Good. Why are you here? I don't need you anymore. You can leave. Now. What do you want? Huh? You got the skulls? Can I really accept these? You promise? Thank you. I don't need anything else. You can go now. Why are you here? I don't need you anymore. You can leave. Now. What is the Elliot bar for? Oh, a potion for my health. Just like that.
Okay, everybody, you want to see what happens now?
Here we go. We're off to keep on adventuring and find the sorcerer and kick his ass. Come on. Still got hit. Off we go! What did you do to the sorcerer, Elliot? So, that's your normal ending. Just making sure we're still recording. Stole his elbows. His elbows? Stole his elbows! Okay. I'm not sure what the sorcerer represents. Maybe federal authorities? An actual robot! Thank you for the 20 months! Found anything good yet? Next, I do need to find something that I don't have yet. Hoping I do. But let me get up just a moment, alright? 1 second. You guys love that music, huh? JC Hong saying, "Hey Nick, so glad to catch a stream. Right now I'm mixing solutions in my home lab, continuing my research at my own expense after my grad program was defunded. As a scientist and an artist, you've been my inspiration. Cheers." Thank you so much for the kind message and the $20 super chat. Damn, JC. The love is real, thank you. But thank you. Awesome to hear that you're going right along, doing what you love. Thank you so much, and glad to be part of that in any way that I have been part of that. It's good music. Alright, so now we've done that, we're gonna blast through the dialogue so we get our fetch quest, because there is something that I need to grab for a conditional ending, and the drop rate is better in the dev build than it is in the website edition, because there's 2 editions of this. I'm playing the dev build edition. There's a website, a browser-based one as part of the ARG, and then it's been made known in the course of looking at things that there is a development build. The development build was released, and that's what we have here, and there are additional things that can happen with it. Now, the standard edition does have what we're looking for, but the drop rate here is better. Plus, I have a little bit more control, you know, with this. But I really do need that improvement of the drop rate, so... And we can get that drop at any point from any of these creatures. So that's what I'm looking for here. It'll be a random spawn that happens. Time to cause an ecological terror! Yay! All in the name of exploring. I need footage. So I need your lives. I wonder if it'll start to spawn once I get all these items. Because I got one of the things to spawn before. Whee! Come here, squirrel! I need to kill you! Alright, that's 3 lemons. I also wonder if it'll happen once I hand over all the items. JC, I hope the sounds that we're making as Elliot goes on his slasher journey serves as good background music for your process. Continuing on in your home lab, though, that is seriously great. Oh, that's my potion. Okay.
You feeling good? Feeling sassy?
Oh yeah. Alright, I've had enough of the hornets, although if ever they drop the item ID, it's like I might as well slash them up too. Alright, let's go find some bears. There's one. Get this. Can I get these other items, please? Oh, we're good, actually. Now we're good.
Ow!
Mm-hmm. Alright, let me actually just check the guide real quick, see if there's any information on how this happens, because maybe it is a bit more conditional. I just need to make sure that I'm not going to have anything that I run over by mistake. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Got it. All right. Yeah, I just need to get killing. Hey, no problem, JC. And thank you, too. This is the part where we just hope to get lucky. Alright, let's put it on a timer. Alright, 36. I'm going to give myself until, okay, about 52 minutes by my estimate. If I cannot get this thing to pop within 52 minutes, I'm just going to go with the original footage. Well, not original footage, but the footage that's available, or the screenshots. Because sometimes there's things that you simply cannot spend all of your time trying to get, when some of these things are meant to be crowdsourced. And I got lucky with something, you know. And I'm happy to have gotten lucky getting one of these rare item drop endings already in full footage. You've been avoiding the Bloomin' Rage stream video? Can't play it while I'm away on a business trip? Aww. Well, I'm glad you could join us tonight. Yeah, that's exactly it, Eclipse the Toaster. I can't slam my head on a wall too much when there's a door right nearby. It would be excellent to have the original footage. I want to get it, but I'm not gonna be torn up about it if I can't. You know, we're being slashery. Fangs out. Bundicula. It's such a neat little game. I really can't get over how awesome it is that the devs said, you know what? Before we release the game, let's give them a game. Let's do that, you know? That's so going the extra mile. Dev Artec, thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Damn good margarita.
Saying, first time catching a stream. Been enjoying rewatching old videos while trying to work on projects. Keep up the great work. You got it. Thank you. Glad you could catch a stream tonight. Oh. No, misclick. There we are. I need to change my monitor setup. Now that I've accepted this life, I gotta do something about that. How many squirrels can I tear to shreds before I obtain the object? How much must I kill?
Elliot, cease this senseless violence. Oh, the humanity.
Not 999 squirrels, please. I hope I'll be saying that soon.
A lot more fun in here.
No, it's not specifically squirrels. It's anything. Apparently, it's any creature at all within either of these two areas. I don't know, maybe the second part. We'll vary it up. Nope. What does it look like? It's a blanket. One of these creatures will turn into a different kind of creature, and once we kill that, we get a blanket. Yeah, we're technically destroying the ecosystem, but... Adventure! Hello, Z. I see you there. So just like colonialism, yeah.
I don't know what that word means. Yay, adventure!
It's like finding a shiny Pokemon, I guess. Although, you need to replace shiny Pokemon with Tragic Memento. Don't I have a Giggleland-esque avatar? I do! It doesn't move. It's not a VTuber model. Some art that Graphy made for me, with different expressions. Now, what I could do, if Giggleland comes out far enough into the year, is I can get Elliot's outfit for myself while I'm in cat form. Which would be the hypest thing to play this in Elliot's costume. On my model. I can have that made. I will have that made. It does depend on timing though, but I'm pretty sure Giggleland is going to be like second half of the year. Which should give me enough time. I imagine that they want this around autumn anyway, or late summer. It's what makes sense to me. Because we're in April now, Act 2 just dropped. Act 3 is happening, confirmed. If we go to Act 3, then that's going to bring us into summer. And then we would probably be hearing about the actual game release, right? Okay, fine. You want me to put on my hat? Here's my magic hat. Here we go. Funky little hat and all. Yeah! Yeah. I'll have Drakont make that. Are you kidding? To play Giggleland while having an Elliot costume on? I would absolutely. I got about 7 more minutes of this before I just resort to the resources that do exist for it. And then I'll let you guys know what it is that happens, by the way, of course. It is a lot of repetition to get an item, yeah. But this is exactly why it's like, some crowdsourced ARG stuff, is because, you know, 100 monkeys or 1,000,000 monkeys. You throw everybody at it who are trying to record their results. Somebody's gonna have this mysterious thing happen. They're either going to be recording it, or they'll take screenshots, or they'll tell people about it, and then somebody else will hit it, who then records it. You once got a sequence of numbers in Polybius code by entire accident as an ending, and I have no idea how I got it. Apparently that's part of the blanket ending. So you might have picked up the blanket, not known that you did it, and then went to the end. Sierra Henneberry, thank you! I appreciate it. Since Cat Ghost, huh? Cool. Ah. Mochi BT, thank you for coming in with your raiders over on the Twitch side. I appreciate it. Hope you had a lovely stream. Do 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 do. Please do take care of yourself post-stream, because I know how that is. Yeah, the blanket comes from this area. The flower comes from the next one. I got the flower, and I got the normal ending from the flower. Have I played American McGee's Alice? Of course I have. Of course I have. I fuck with that. Of course I do. There's probably a little bit of that which influenced me for Cabin Fever Dreams, admittedly. What's this? That's so Newt. You shouldn't have been watching that young. But you're acceptable now. Oh, the ARG is excellent, Sierra. By the way, Twitch, YouTube says hi. Alice Asylum is not happening. There was a huge push for it. They did everything they could. EA are just a bunch of fucking stupid assholes who don't like money and don't like creativity. And even with the full weight of a ready audience behind him, they still rejected it. I wish EA Games a very be bought by anybody else and have your company converted to anything more fun than what you're doing. What a bunch of sour assholes they are. Alice Asylum would have been awesome. Alas, only in our maddest of dreams. Oh no, it's not Outlast, it's Alice Madness by American McGee.
That's the most.
Please. Please spawn. Please give blankets. What are we grinding? We're grinding for a rare drop of a blanket.
One of you has it! Give it to me! Give it to me!
American McGee has been making plushies. I think plushie Dreadfuls are cool. please. That's it. 10 more, and that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. Okay. Okay, what do we want to do here? Yeah, the other level will spawn a flower, and we'd have a better drop rate with it. Which... I can show you some fucked up shit with that. So here's the rundown for... Oh my god, I didn't even put out on social that I was live like this. That's dropping the ball, man. Okay. So, according to the Kids Media Workshop investigation log, diligently kept by those in the Giggleland Discord, the blankets. Let me move into the next area. Alright. You see this person right here? If we got the blankets, we could talk to them. And what would happen would be dialogue that reads, "That blankie you have, it looks like the one I lost. May I have it back, please?" "Really? Oh, thank you. My family made me this blankie. It's really special. It's really soft, right? And it's my favorite color. It's the one thing I have from home. I was really lonely without it. Why can't I go back home? Oh, I'm being told I can't go home. I don't know why. They said I had to leave, but I want to go back home. Excuse me, why is everyone being so mean to you? Did you do something bad? You don't seem like a bad person. You're not like the others around here." "Oh, I didn't mean that meanly. I'm glad you're not like the others. I like your clothes and you seem really nice. Do you live around here? Is it nice where you live? It was really nice where I live, but now I can't go back. I don't know why. Everyone was so nice there and they made me my favorite blankie. You remind me of a character from a story they told me, about a boy who grew up to be brave and strong. Can I grow up to be brave and strong like him too? Maybe if I do, I can go back home." Oh. Laura. Oh no. I think I understand. I think these are the kids who ran away from the commune. Which is why Laura is with them and looks so different. That's what this is about. Because if the place they were made this kid's favorite blankie, and Elliot reminds them of a story about a kid who grew up big and strong, and this group is saying they can't go home, then they're on the run. They're suffering on the run. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This is the only thing that makes sense to me. This is not the commune itself. These are the kids running away from the commune. Which is why the blanket would be secret dialogue. Because you would assume at first glance that this represents the commune. Except if you get that item and you have this conversation. Home is the cult. Home is the commune. They can't go back home. I mean, it's one of two things. This either represents the commune, or it's the running away. Is the first village the commune? Yes. I believe so. Because the sorcerer has a bunch of their kids that they're raising locked up in their school, and they do arts and crafts media. If we go back... Watch this particular conversation when we go back. I hope the school opens up soon. Those kids need something to take their mind off of things right now. Maybe when things calm down, we can do an art festival. The kids need to channel those feelings into something positive, don't you think? I should try to get that approved. I swear, this here represents the commune. I still want to know what the hell this is about. But does it talk about why won't they let me go home fit here? Yes, because if this is a child with the other older children trying to explain to the younger one that they can't go home again, it would be a clear-cut case of they won't let me go home. And it's clear they're not explaining why that is, why they can't go home. Which is why the kids are at the commune. Home is their life before. I don't know. I don't know, because it's Laura, which... It's gotta be one of two ways. Either this is the commune, and it's the reality of it, or they are on the run. The conversation that happens if you get the blanket and talk to this one suggests they are on the run. Because remember, Debbie left with friends. These would be the friends. If Debbie is Laura, and that's Laura, and they can't go home, then they're on the run. And also, look at how small they are, right? I don't know. Okay, what can I... Right. Alright, so I know what I wanted to show you. Although, the thing that happens as well when you get the blanket. Apparently, once you get the blankets, image.png is downloaded to your browser following the conversation with that one. That image is a photo of Renee Spitz, who, similar to Erik Erikson, was a psychoanalyst. He specialized in infant psychology. After this, you can beat the game as normal. Instead of the normal ending, Elliot will appear confused for a moment before the entire game glitches, leaving your screen black. Shortly afterwards, a text box will appear displaying a whole ton of numbers. And it's a Polybius encryption, as some have said here they experienced. After this image is shown, after the message is shown, the game glitches again but doesn't reset as usual. Instead, it shows Elliot walking off screen in an area with no floor. When the text is transcribed using a Polybius square cipher, the following is produced. You have to get out of here. They're going to do something to her. If he traces her, we'll never see her again. You two need to leave quickly. Pack your things and head out with K, C, and M. They'll be waiting for you near the back of the barn at 1 a.m. I wish I could protect you, but they will... something. T keeps watching me. He senses my fear. If I go, he'll follow. I'll keep him distracted for however long it takes. Raise her to have a normal life. I promise we'll both be a family again. I don't know when, but we will. I love you. It should be noted all instances of the letter K are replaced with C's in the text except in KC. This is currently theorized to be an abbreviation of a name, although this is unconfirmed, which means it's running away. Which means it has to be that this is Laura as Debbie running away, either pregnant or with her newly born child, Sarah. These are the kids that she ran away with. T keeps watching me. She had a conspirator, and she met up with a bunch of kids behind the barn to run away. These are the children. Yep. I'm locking it in. This is not the commune. This is running away from the commune. The evidence that we have as a result of doing the blanket path locks this in. Now, there is something called the flower ending, which I do have that. And there is a blanket and flower ending, but let's see if I can get the flower to materialize now. Because the drop rate is so much higher. Because in this mode, you really need it for what it is that they want you to see. Alright, Lazanabe, explain your position why they haven't run away yet when they are in dilapidated buildings and rags and clearly suffering. They're not doing a great job taking care of themselves. Explain why that's their position at the commune. When the commune seems to be well-stocked and upkept. I literally think it can go either way. I think that it's... I genuinely think that the way that we appear here in the good village, the happy and healthy village, is life at the commune as they wanted it represented, and then it's life without the commune. So the blanket was the kid's home before he couldn't went to the commune. But why would the kids say, in the present moment, because the text reads, because those are the other kids. Why would we have, I swear, alright. This is a very tricky one. Because the argument truly can be made either way. That it is the commune, or it's running away from the commune. But you remind me of a character from a story they told me, the child says to Elliot, about a boy who grew up to be brave and strong, which Elliot wants to do. Maybe I can grow up to be brave and strong like him too. Maybe if I do, I can go back home. It can go either way, but I'm thinking the evidence is leaning told him at his old home. So you think that at the old home before the commune, the child was exposed to Elliot and Ella? Even though that was Kids Media Workshop media in the making. Because this was said to Elliot. Supposed to be a story about a strong kid. But this is said specifically to Elliot. You remind me of a character from a story they told me about a boy who grew up to be brave and strong. See, here's the hell of it, is that you can literally make this argument either way. You can make it either way. You can't lock this in. I genuinely feel it represents the running away. But here's the hell of it, is you truly can make the argument, no, it represents the actual state of the commune, and they feel like they're in hell, and then they make the plan to leave, which is why we get the no. It's very hard to lock this in. It's super hard. I think the only thing that has true sway for us are the animal characters in the village at the start. Because that represents one side of the reality. If there was any little factor that made it less ambiguous, I think it would work. No matter what, though, we know what's up. We know it's the kids who have been at the commune or who are in the commune, and we know what occurs next. They leave. They go on the run. Well, yeah, Sierra. That happens towards the end of the act. And that was wonderfully gruesome. No, it's not a religiously based commune. It's leaning on a code of psychological teachings, it would appear, by Terry.
Oh, he got me.
Alright, don't talk about Debbie's Diary, because I have not had the chance to thoroughly read it yet. So, I'm asking for to stay away from spoilers for me on that one. Can we get this flower to pop? A lot having to do with flowers this week, huh, guys? It is spring. You're right. It is spring. Favorite plane? The astral plane.
Ha ha.
Oh shit. I got stuck a minute there.
Will one of you mutate?
Please? Let's go to the lucky spot where I had it before. Come on, drop rate. You know what? What am I doing? We're going to initiate what this mode is for, because I have not mentioned it, but the reason it's a dev build is because there are cheat codes. I'm turning on God mode. So we don't have to keep on knocking ourselves out. And maybe it'll increase the spawn rate. I don't know. Oh yeah, no, I know it's the two-headed snake. I know. I've had it before. I got lucky. I want it again now. And it's gonna pop out of one of these things as soon as I kill them, is the thing. It happened for me right here before. It was right here. Wow, that's a hell of a find, JC. Over on the YouTube side. No, Iron Fox, that's the thing, is that if you attempt a no-hit run due to God mode, it's, nope, you don't get the no-hit ending. You get something different.
Give me the flower. I want it.
It is pretty amazing that I got the original footage without even trying the first time. Like, I was prepared to go for hours to... at least a couple of hours to try and get that on a footage gathering day. But then I got that, and then somebody popped the really hard secret ending and unlocked episode 2. And what that involves is unholy. You have to play the game effectively blind. All you can see is Elliot. It's insane. It's absurd. But somebody did it. I did get the pit ending, yeah. I did manage that. I don't have footage of it, I don't think. Nirix Moldovia, thank you for the Fresh Prime sub over on Twitch. So JC's got this poem here. The Dream by Brent Hong, 11 years. The giant diamond came to life as its children filled the sky with their glowing light. First few lines. Would it be possible to sync up 2 different instances of the game, blind and no blind, to try and beat the game? That would be clever. Oh. Although I think you have to go by feeling. Diatigri, welcome on in. Thank you, Ventress. Alright, good night, Wit. Sleep tight. Ah, bumped me off. So, I don't know if it's once it resets, Trishad. I think it is just automatically you enter it? I have to check the guide. Okay, poem continues from JC Hong. But even though some may fall, sadness did not come, for their life was returned to the diamond in the sky. As love filled the air, This glorious day, people listened and remembered the words that were said from a very loyal man. This is highly insightful coming from an 11-year-old, huh? Continues on. From a very loyal man who cared for all, but even though his dream came alive, there was sadness, for he was dead. I have a dream, said he. He was able to make his dream alive, but tears formed as he remembered the tears. Hey, no problem, Sierra. You have a good night and sleep tight. Glad that you could come by. I appreciate it. Okay, as he remembered, the tears didn't all mean sadness, but happiness, for they were living his wonderful dream. The beautiful sky sparkled like a diamond. As Dr. King made his speech, I have a dream, said he. Oh! Huh. Okay, so we can kind of see the inspiration. Oh. No? Okay. Certainly nice work. I have received one special ending so far. I mean, well, not true. I think I received more than one. But the ones that you really have to, like, actually work for, I've received one. I have the flower ending. The normal flower ending. I got the pit ending. I do have that. Ezekiel Nightmare getting started on an RPG Maker game. Ooh. And looks like JC Hong's got the final lines. He had changed the world forever, but he was killed by the world he changed. Insightful work. When your uncle was 11, I wonder when... What? Do you know what year that was? Oh, it goes on. To me he was God, for before he was killed he made a speech of death and about black and white, joyfully playing in a disorganized world, a world for whites who called the different color. Time for change. Do you know your uncle's birth year? Like, when he was 11, he made that, huh? When was that? Hey, no problem, Poppy T333. Thank you for hanging out. You have a good night and sleep time. Sleep tight. JC Hong says, I assume it was sometime around the King assassination. He was Trinidadian. Wow. Wow. So close to it, huh? Well, thank you for translating and sharing what you found there. It's cool to find lost things. It's cool to find lost things, he said, while searching desperately for a rare drop. Please. Okay. I'm gonna run through this, and then we'll see what we can do. Because it's getting a little bit annoying now. There's not a cheat code to get the flower. No, it can't be bugged. It should not be bugged. That would really piss me off. Okay. I'll tell you what happens with the flower after I do the God mode ending, to have that on the screen. Hey, no problem, JC. Thanks for sharing it. Alright, let's hand over the items. Because there is a little something different if you're in God mode. God mode, you got me feeling like God, oh yeah. we will clear these upper 3 just in case. And this one. Alright. Well, it said fuck me. Cool overlay? Thank you. I did see that nope over on the YouTube side that Gilbert Garfield seemed to pick up with Ferrone taking over the channel. Okay, Elliot, we're gonna pack it in here. Let's go ahead and get the God mode ending on screen. Crap. No, you can get the drop with God mode, because there's an entire ending that is dependent on having God mode enabled while you do the flower route. Like, it totally changes things. Gotcha. You know, once there was a portal here. And I think it was at the end of the flower route. Like, I did the flower route and then I took the portal. And no, I tried that wall over on the right, using the tricks of the dev build. There's no solid ground. You fall straight down. Okay. It's not giving me the "you are a god" ending? There it is. Okay, so there's the God mode ending. Yeah. I know what the rare drop looks like. So, about the flower ending. Okay. Let me pull this up.
That's the most.
So, the flower ending, you get a flower, and then you come back here, and you talk to Mabel the horse, And there's a whole rundown. There's a whole rundown of everything that she has to say about it. And I do have that footage. Right? I've got that. So, it's a talk about how good that flower is to have it growing in the garden. It's got a lot of great properties. Healing. All sorts of healing properties. It's a very special flower. And let's see. Really helpful for the youngins. They're the ones who need it the most. They hurt themselves too easily and may not always think clearly. If you run to the end, right, and then just try to have the regular ending, Elliot will walk out and find a child who looks like one of the villagers in the second area coming out from behind a bush saying, "It hurts, please help me. I can't breathe, I need help. Do something, please help me, please help me." And the help me is in red, like we just got for the "You Are God" ending. And then there's the blanket and flower ending, which is nuts to be able to get both of those. Blanket and flower. You must kill enemies in either part of Area 1 until one drops a blanket, and you must also defeat enemies in either part of Area 2 until a two-headed snake spawns and you've collected the flower. It drops on death. After this, you can beat the game as normal. Instead of the normal ending, you'll be teleported to the farm. The farm, which... okay. And it looks like this. It looks bright and cheery. Welcome in, Mad Newbie. And you can talk to Mr. T. Mr. T is there on the farm. And there's a big barn in the background. I'll show it all in the video. But it says, "Hello there, Elliot. Nice to see you again. You've been helping a lot of people, haven't you? What a kind boy you are, Elliot. I wish people were as kind and helpful as you. You've helped me so much over these years. Why, you even got me all the supplies needed to restore our garden." But alas, our work is not done. Some seeds need to be planted and we must ensure they grow properly. Could you bring me those seeds, Elliot? We must purify them from the evil sorcerer. Yeah, a farm. Which is the commune. Then there's the hitless ending. If it's on topic, Mad Newbie. I like answering things that are actually on topic and related to the channel. Especially while I'm working. Hitless ending. To achieve this, you need to take no damage at all during the entire run. And there will be a blue portal the player can interact with. Oh, that's why I found the portal, because I had the God mode enabled. So that counted as no hits during that run. But once the player does this, the screen will go black with the following error. Error. Player entity failed to register incoming damage. Debugging required. Issue persists across multiple instances. Please investigate using the dev build. Giggleland dev build 9213. In the background, Elliot can be seen in distress before it cuts to black with his attack sound playing. The audio for this ending is odd since it consists of what appears to be music playing in reverse, although nothing noteworthy appears when analyzed. Yeah, I've experienced that thanks to God mode. Have I figured out what the Discord theorized the flower was? A datura? I think it said. It's called Datura, Devil's Trumpet, a real-world hallucinogen. Oh! Okay, you know what? I can use that information, because you would only be able to find that out by looking at the files the way you did. Is there anything else I could do? That's not true, Madam Newbie. I have a Tumblr, but you're not. If it's so random that it doesn't even register as something I care to answer, I just won't. It's also the source of essential heart medication in tiny doses, huh? Let me see. Is there anything else I can get here? Hey, Giga, thank you for the 66 bits. God ending. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got footage of the hitless ending. Mad Newbie, was it... Are you part of my consultation tier? Because if you're not part of my consultation tier, the answer is no, it's not me. Hold on. Okay. Phishing bots. Christ. Are you in any of my Discord servers? It's why you're asking. It's okay. You're not in any of my Discord servers, but somehow you have an impersonation DM from me? What are they using as the username? Nightmind? Give me the username.
I'm gonna break your arms first, then I'm gonna break your legs. And while you sit there screaming, I'm gonna disembowel you and you'll bleed to death. However, I can make it so that you bleed to death slowly.
That's how I feel. You block the account? Good. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to make a round of alerts. Awesome. These fucking pieces of shit. The two alkaloids in Datura are both potent, but their dosages are unpredictable from one flower to the next. They act in opposition to each other. Wow. No, it is good to let me know. Thank you, Mad Newbie. Appreciate it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to make a round of mass alerts. Yeah, Vandrith, if you want to grab details. Yeah, honestly, blankets message for everybody. Unless you're an artist, like, I have official accounts. My official accounts are known. My official accounts are obvious. I will never DM you. I will never DM you. Okay? If you're just a random person, I will never DM you. And if it's in the rare 99.5 percent of the time that's not the case, if you are the 0.5% exception, I have official accounts, and it will be from my official accounts. Easy to see, you know? Newt Toaster Suit, thank you for the 200 bits. Do I want anything? No. I want impersonation scammers online to have 2 weeks worth of illness immediately. The kind that makes them severely question their life choices while they lay there wondering if this is the moment they die and how they've lived and if they could be doing anything better. That's what I would like for them. A very rethink your life. Graphy. Sending them my period cramps, Hannah says, yeah. Yeah, no. I will never DM you, okay? And if I somehow do, it's gonna be on a business basis from an official account that is very obvious. So I'm sorry about that, Mad Newbie, but good on the block. Okay. I'm gonna have to run through a diagnostic, I guess, of my footage to see if what I'm missing, what would be silly for me to try gathering as well. Because there's just stuff that I'll need to grab what already exists. It's okay, dear, I know. I'll have a laugh with you in 10 minutes about it anyway. Alright. Well, we got a little something, you know? We got a little something playing around with this. Yeah, I need to check. I'll make a little checklist for myself, see, is there anything that I can get the footage on? Or do I have that footage? You know, what would be the chances of how annoying it would be to gather this or that thing? It's true. Graphy does not get first dibs. Graphy has dibs, period. Alrighty. So, let me go ahead and close this up then. Check on my footage. Proceed with scripting. This is a long script, guys. You want to... Let me check on the count quick. No, it's, there. What did the count grow to? It has grown to... Are we still on 8 pages? Yeah. I'm 8 pages in. I'm 8 pages into this script just as I get to Elliot's adventure as a concept. You know what 8 pages is? 24 minutes of narration. This is gonna be a long-ass video. It's gonna be at least an hour. I'm really thinking it's gonna be at least an hour for this. Yeah, it's a good time. But, alrighty. Let's see. Is there anybody I can kick this over to?
That's the most.
Oh, it's not the most, but it's long.
It's about to get a lot more fun in here.
You're all going to be hearing this music later. Quiet, Quincy.
You feeling good? Feeling sassy?
Thanks for the help, bud.
Nah, people be up for a while. Oh, whoa. What's this? Alright, how about some random horror? How about some fun with some random horror for the night? Here's your raid message. Here, I'll give it to you too, YouTube, and I'll give you the link. Ah, random horrors! Here you go, YouTube. And Twitch, I'm sending you over to Space Ian, who will be up for hours with random horrors, as Space Ian is so common to do. So please enjoy your continued night of random horror, and I will see you tomorrow, actually, for Headliners with Takachama and a whole bunch of silly men. And maybe I'll appear before that for the I Am Sophie update. Wouldn't that be fun? Maybe. But either way, thanks for hanging out. Good night and sleep tight.